everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. And today's video is going to be a first impressions and trial wear test of the new Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. And I am going to be telling you guys how I feel about this foundation, how it bodes on normal to dry skin, and how it wears, honestly. So if you guys would like to see how this works for myself, how I apply it, and how it wears through the day, then just keep on watching. This video is sponsored by Biscuit Head Biltmore. Just kidding, if it were, I would probably look a lot more refreshed because of biscuits. So today I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the new Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. This is infused with peach and sweet fig cream. It is supposed to be medium coverage, transfer resistant, and it is also supposed to be oil-free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling, photo-friendly, and shine-free. You guys know me. My skin is dry. I am trying this because I love my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Swan. This is in the color Jon Snow, which hopefully will be pale enough for my pale moon face. I am trying this foundation because the idea of a transfer-resistant foundation to me is above and beyond what I could hope for in a foundation. I don't set my foundation ever at all, so let's put this to the test. Upon opening up the foundation, it's a nice, thick, sturdy plastic container with a nice gold tube. It's got a nice pump dispenser, which we all know is ideal because theoretically it will make less of a mess. No smell yet, but I have been warned about the scent, so we're gonna give that a whirl. For the sake of this video and for accuracy's sake, I'm going to be swatching my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and this is in the color Swan, next to Snow, on my arm right now. So as you guys can see, this color right here is the Peach Perfect foundation in Snow, and this is the Born This Way foundation in Swan. As you guys can tell, Snow is a bit more peach, a bit more pink, and Swan is definitely paler and a bit more yellow toned. But I am willing to try. You never know, this might actually look really nice. I have moisturized within the last 15-20 minutes, so my skin is feeling pretty good. I'm not a primer person, so I'm just going to move right into the foundation. For the application of it, I am going to be doing this half with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, and this half with my Rouge and Rogue buffing brush. I'm gonna do a full pump on the back of my hand, just because I can always put more. The scent is very strong, so I'm starting off with the sponge side, and I'm just going to dot this on my face as I would apply my foundation normally. And now with the dampened sponge, I'm just going to start bouncing this into the skin. The scent is going away, so that's the good part. I can definitely tell you that the sponge is eating up a lot of this foundation, and it didn't offer great coverage with the sponge. So I'm gonna do another pump on the back of my hand for the brush side and just start working this in. Already getting better coverage, so that's good. And I'm just gonna take a little bit more and go over those areas that didn't get covered. Yeah, the scent is really strong, but it definitely is dissipating as I'm working this into the skin. That looks pretty nice. Now, I do have some dry patches here and here from dermatitis, and I can already tell you they don't look great. I can't tell if the foundation is making it worse or if they already just looked bad because they were dry. It by no means is glowy though. Like, I am matte. Like, I'm very, very matte. Just gonna pick up what was left on my hand, and I'm just gonna use the sponge to really push this into the skin, which I will often do even if I don't use the sponge to buff in the foundation. I'll use it to make the foundation look more like skin. Blended down the neck really well. I'm not seeing any like crazy demarcation. It looks like it matched just fine, so that's cool. For the sake of the video, I'm just going to put on my concealer. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in Light Ivory, which is a color I know very well. Just gonna run that under my eyes. And to buff that in, I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics 128 brush. Concealer blends really nicely over the top of it, so at least there's that. I'm not getting any weird dragging. This is a really nice color, which is surprising because Swan looks really good on me, but so does this. All right, so this is my skin. I'm gonna bring you guys in nice and close so you guys can see. Forehead looks pretty good. This line is always pretty prominent, so I'm not super upset about that. You can definitely see some texture. You can still see the redness coming through, but it's pretty good. The current time is 10:10 in the morning, and I am going to go do the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back with you guys to talk about my face. All right, I'm back, makeup on. I'm very, very metallic today, which was just exactly what I was feeling. My foundation has dried down completely. Blending powders over the top was nothing. No patchiness, no dragging. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see like my skin right now. I'm pretty damn happy with my skin. So because I'm extra, it's now 10:47. Got really into putting my makeup on today. This foundation feels amazing and comfy, and I'm super stoked. I didn't mention it before, but I do have SPF on under here because this foundation has none, and you should never go outside without SPF. But we're gonna call the check-in time like 10:15 because I've had my foundation on for a little while. And I'm probably gonna check in with you guys around like 2-3 o'clock. But we'll see. I will definitely keep you guys posted, but my skin looks bomb right now. I'm not mad about this at all. All right, I'm back. My lipstick is slightly eaten off. I apologize for that. I just ran out for a while, had lunch. Our check-in time is 2:23, and this is my face. I'm just checking myself out in the mirror right now, seeing if anything has creased or wrinkled. Honestly, like my forehead looks pretty great. No major wrinkling. I'm a little glowy, but I'm not mad about that. I'd rather be a little bit glowy than stay matte, but there's no sign of wrinkling around my nose. A little around my mouth, but that's really normal for me. I would be amazed if anything didn't settle into like lines around there. But even around my mouth, like even smile lines, they're really not pronounced at all. Little sweaty on my upper lip, but like no foundation is coming off. Like, oh my God, wait, this actually isn't transferring. I've never had this happen before. Foundation always moves around on me. It's always like a game of slip and slide. Even though my skin is dry, I still, for some reason, have this issue. I don't understand it. My skin's going strong. So what I think I'm going to do is do a final check-in around like 10 p.m., which is approximately the 12-hour mark, and you guys will be able to see what my face looks like. So this is the final check-in. I wanted to wait till we hit the 12-hour mark, but I'll be honest with you guys, I'm getting pretty tired, so I'd like to take my makeup off. It is currently 9:06 p.m. I have had this foundation on for about 11 hours now, and I think it's still looking really great. By the way, shout out to Ofra highlighters for staying very, very well lit through the day. But this is my face. I'm gonna show you that this is the foundation on my forehead. You can see it hasn't started to break down at all. There's no transfer whatsoever on my fingers. Even around my nose, there really isn't any gathering of product. The pigmentation is still really consistent, especially along the jawline, where I frequently will have it sort of fade away in weird patches. Don't mind this little weird reddish mark that is my lipstick because of my big bottom lip. It just like drops down into this little crevice, which is cool. Also, I did just eat dinner, so lipstick is everywhere. I apologize for that. My skin still looks really, really nice, and it really doesn't normally at around the like 10-hour mark. I would say it starts breaking down. I can start to see it disintegrating in certain areas. It's not settling into pores at all. I think the most amazing selling point with this is that there's no foundation coming up on my fingers when I do this, and my face is pretty much matte with obviously, you know, a little bit of oil that's produced through the day, but like nothing compared to how it normally is. Like, also, a good test of this foundation was I was out for several hours with big sunglasses on, and the nose pads did not leave a mark, and when I took my glasses off, there was no foundation on the glasses, which is unheard of. I'm a glasses wearer, so the next time I wear this foundation, I'm probably going to trial it with glasses. And if you want to know how that goes, leave a comment down below letting me know. And yeah, that is the end of this first impression and trial review of the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, please and thank you, and I will speak to you guys in the next video. Have an amazing day. Bye!